Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today, we got the Royal Rumble Complete Anthology DVD review. This is an awesome set here, guys. I mean, this was on my bucket list of DVDs that I've wanted, and I mean it blew my mind away once you start getting into it, just how much I enjoyed going through all these Rumbles and watching them. And it might be my new favorite, apart from the SummerSlam anthology set. Let's get into this, guys. Take some time, hit that subscribe. If you're new to the channel, comment down below. Let's try to get a few suggestions here. Drop a comment if you want to see any DVD reviewed, any suggestions you guys have. Drop a comment down below. Let's get into this. So, the Royal Rumble Anthology was officially released in 2007. They released it two different ways. One, the complete anthology 20-disc set, and then they also released each volume separately, similar to the SummerSlam anthology. I don't think they did that with the Mania anthology. I could be wrong, but I love the white set here, so I would love to have the complete anthology. I would recommend that everyone get the complete anthology as well. But with the other releases, all these volumes were separate colors. So let's take a look at the big box, and then we'll run down all four volumes. This is probably going to be a lengthy video. So overall, I really like this packaging here. I mean, they did a great job with this thing. The main complaint comes with this box here, the way it opens. It's only being held together by like this cheap sticker kind of thing here. But, I mean, it could have opened like the Mania anthology from the top. I think they were definitely going for a different look. So there's the bottom, the least appealing side. I was able to find this for $80 in Canada, which was a great deal. These things can be very pricey, guys, so hold off is my best advice to you guys. You can find it for $80 to $100 in very good condition like I found here. So when we open her up, we have this, where they display the 20 winners of the Royal Rumble here. 30 men enter, one rises to victory. And this is the first thing you see when you open her up. So we go from 88, Volume 1, they also number the discs 1 through 5. Volume 2 would be 6 through 10, 11 through 15, so on and so forth. I really like this, but then we get down to 2007. Winner unknown at time of production. We'll get to that a little bit later, but that's my biggest gripe about this thing, is the 2007 Rumble is included with the whole anthology here. I wish they would have kind of fixed that. So each thing here contains 2 volumes. You rivet them, or you ribbon them in there and kind of hold them in place like this, because this could be very hard to open at times. So with the volumes behind, you kind of pull it up, and each one gets pulled out fairly easily. So give you guys a closer shot of this. So we got Yoko, Hacksaw, excuse me, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Big John Studd, Hogan, Flair, Yokozuna, Bret Hart and Lex Luger, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Austin again, McMahon, Rock, Austin, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Chris Benoit, Batista, Rey Mysterio, and the winner unknown at time of production. My biggest gripe about this set so far. Overall, probably that is the biggest gripe. And the main problem here is going to be, when you're opening it. So let's run through each volume, guys. The first volume is probably the hardest to get through, just because this is the introductory years. And what I mean by that is the Rumble was still getting established by, 88, 89, 90. By 91, I think that was a solid show. So here we have all 4 volumes. Like I mentioned earlier, they got the years here along with the volumes. And, I like how everything looks the same. They didn't really change too much in each volume, just in terms of, the basics. So each volume does have run times in minutes here. Royal Rumble 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got the years, they got the run times. We're not gonna really focus on that. I'll show it briefly, but we're gonna mainly focus on the artwork and things like that. So there you got a shot of Hogan, similar to the SummerSlam volume. I do like how they kept the, covers pretty simple. So I'm gonna read this. It was a simple yet revolutionary concept. 2 men start in the ring, and every 2 minutes, another superstar is added to the match. Toss your opponent over the top rope to eliminate them until only one remained. It was so popular with fans that in its second year, 1989, the number of superstars increased to 30 and the match was moved to pay-per-view. In 1992, the stakes were raised as the victor was awarded the WWE Championship. For the first time ever on DVD, the first Royal Rumble events, 88 through 92, are presented in their entirety. So there's a little backstory there. When you open her up, each Rumble has the full card here, and each volume has a little quote here from the biggest Rumble of the set, or the biggest quote of the set here. So here we have the Ric Flair quote from 1992. I'm going to tell you all, with a tear in my eye, this is the greatest moment in my life. Ric Flair with becoming the WWE champion. Disc art. Disc art is all fairly similar. Again, the discs are numbered. They have the date, the location, the arena. I love that. I absolutely love it. So you could pause if you'd like to read each and every card. I'm just not going to do that today. But Bret Hart was the first entrant in the Royal Rumble, 1988. We had the women's tag team title match, Glamour Girls versus the Jumping Bomb Angels, 2 out of 3 falls. We also had a Hogan Andre WrestleMania 4 contract signing. Solid show overall. It's worth a watch. Also here, we have Royal Rumble trivia inside each volume. So we got the longest lasting superstars, superstars with most eliminations, and Royal Rumble rookies. Really cool. Again, pause if you'd like to read. So here we got 89. Honky Tonk. Then we got Andre and Jake. Looks like Savage. Macho Man. We got 1990 Hogan. And you know, this stuff is all known by now. You could find the full cards online, no problem. So 91 here, we got, excuse me, Hogan with the flag. Mr. Perfect was huge star in 91. 1992, Ric Flair winning the title in what a lot of fans consider the greatest Rumble of all time. Really cool. So let's move on to Volume 2. Again, I'm just going to show these briefly. If you'd like to see a full review on all of them, also comment down below. Again, very similar. We got Shawn Michaels. And Yokozuna there. And our quote here is, "Wait a minute, McMahon, who won this thing?" From the 94 Rumble. 93 again. Yoko. I like this Rumble, 93. Thought I had a good undercard. Solid show. I enjoyed. Let's take a look at the trivia quick here. You got Bob Backlund making a surprise appearance in 93. 61 minutes. Stone Cold, 10 eliminations there in 97. Royal Rumble rookies is always fun to look back at. So 94. You got Brett and Luger there. You got Bam Bam. I enjoyed 94 as well. You know, two underrated shows, but there's nothing behind the discs either. They're just this pattern they got going on here, which, you know, adds a little bit. It makes everything pop out. Also, guys, I would also throw some advice. Do not let the discs go all the way open like that. They do not fold over too graciously. So 95. Got Shawn Michaels and Pamela Anderson there. 95, probably one of the worst Rumbles. It just went too quick. They rushed it. 96, also pretty underrated here. Undertaker and Brett for the WWE title. Also Jake's return. We got Goldust and Razor. This is a pretty decent show. And 97 from the Alamo Dome. This was an awesome show. Psycho Sid versus Shawn Michaels there. So here we have Volume 3, The Attitude Era, 98 through 2002. This is going to feature a lot of edits and blurred stuff here. I have the original, you know, VHS and DVD, so this is one of the volumes I haven't watched. But it's, you know, part of the collection, part of the set. I love it. You got Austin there, classic, Stone Cold, Rock, and Kane. Somebody slapped me in the face. Is this a dream? Michael Cole in 1999. And I'd recommend 1998, guys. It's one of my favorites as well. Great stuff here. Got The Rock, Cactus Jack. Looks like Big Bradshaw there. This would be the first and only time Mick Foley appeared 3 different times during the night. All 3 faces of Foley were present in the 98 Rumble. So, more Royal Rumble trivia. Kane setting the record. All our Royal Rumble rookies. Really cool. Yeah, they made a mistake right here. They had Big Show in 2001, also in 2000. So that's a little mistakey. Let's look at 99. Triple H and Test. This was a good Rumble, but, you know, it's another one you guys should check out, but not the best. 2000, my personal favorite. We got The Rock and Big Show, Kane and X-Pac. Absolutely loved Kane and X-Pac as a team. First ever tag team table match. 2001, another one of the greatest of all time. You got Drew Carey there. Austin and Kane. 2002, you got Austin and Triple H face off. Flair versus McMahon street fight. I love that match. Again, just quick look at the discard. It's all pretty similar there. Just different dates, locations, and arenas. Finally, Volume 4, 2003 through 2007. And in 2007, they don't even have the minutes here. They just put approximately 180. So I'm guessing what they did was they pretty much made everything until 2007 was over with, and then they just boing, put the disc in, and they were complete with the set. That's my guess. So they had this made, you know, early or later 2006. So I did not read all the others, but they do mention Benoit and Mysterio. Batista also burst into the upper echelon. Here we got a major malfunction of the junction here. We got 2 winners of the Royal Rumble, or Dewey, 2005. Let's take a look at our trivia. Should have looked at all the trivia first. Benoit and Mysterio lasted 62 minutes apiece. I think Mysterio lasted just a little bit longer. Benoit also in 2005 lasted 47 minutes. Some of these later Rumbles, you don't see the crazy eliminations like in others, like guys would eliminate 7, 8, 9 guys. Lately, it's, you know, 5 or 6 guys is the most. And I have not been through, you know, each and all of these to make sure there's any more mistakes. I did just, you know, notice the Big Show, because that one's pretty easy to, you know, notice. 2003, I like it, but, you know, it's one of those Rumbles. You either like it or you don't. We got Lesnar. 2004, Benoit. So this was before all the Benoit tragedy stuff. 2005. Solid show overall. And I mentioned in my review of 2005 that during this era, they didn't do a lot of, you know, surprise entrants. It was pretty much the main roster, and that was it. So let's go through 2006 and 7. Like here we got Tatanka, Road Warrior Animal, and that's about it. We had Edge and John Cena at this Rumble, which here's Rey Mysterio. So 2007, I love that 2007 Rumble. Watched it several times. So there we have it, guys. The complete Royal Rumble anthology. I'm going to give you a final look at how it's done here. So you got the ribbon here, and you kind of pull the ribbon out, and it opens the door and kind of pulls them out simultaneously. And there you have it. So try to keep that nice and neatly tucked in. Let me know your thoughts on this, guys. Comment down below your favorite Royal Rumble here. We'll talk to you later. Peace.